This seems to be the only place I can put you in my room at the minute. I'm trying to figure out like other places I can sit and speak while being in my room. I mean, you can see me now, which is kind of annoying, but it's behind the scenes of reality. Today is going to be like the first day of like a 4-week video, and that might sound like I'm not going to be watching 4 weeks worth of footage, but I won't be filming every day. So basically today I'm starting like a new plan kind of thing. I've been doing like fitness since I was about 5, but I thought with it being in lockdown and like gyms not being open, I want to experiment things when the gyms do reopen. I have to always think, go on the treadmill and become obsessive with it again. I love cardio and I won't be cutting out cardio fully. However, in this plan, which is designed by one of my good friends who I met in 6th form, her name's Ellie, well Elle, who actually has been doing a thing, like a plan kind of thing with my sister for a while now. Yeah, my sister has a whole fitness journey on her channel, just wanted to shout that out because it's a really good video and people like watching fitness journey videos, etc. Sister's channel is Lola Cartwright. I've mentioned it numerous times on my channel, like I'm literally the #1 fan. Sister actually gave me the idea to do this because she said a lot of people might want to see something like this, but then I also thought it's also good for myself because I'd a sort of similar thing before, but it wasn't more to do with the training, it was more the food. So basically, I'd probably say getting on nearly 4 weeks ago, I upped my calories for appearance reasons and just what I wanted to try, and I completely crumbled and I failed at it, and I just felt like I was getting so sluggish. Got to the point where I thought that I was just fat, and basically I just wasn't all like mentally there. I wasn't in the right headspace to go along with it further. I wasn't really knowledgeable at all to put myself in that position in the first place. So now I have a bit more of an idea, well not me, Elle, who's designed this plan and nutrition and all that for me. It's a lot more stable and safe, if you like, for me to do it. I'm going to try and literally just do it hopefully for longer. Definitely try and stick to it for 4 weeks because this is how long the video is going to be, and just literally film how I'm feeling at the end of weeks or when I do check-ins with Elle. So that would be like my weight, if I've lost, gained any, how I look, how I feel, all them kind of things. But it'll be little snippets, maybe little time lapse of workouts, but I don't really want to drag it out too much. I just want to talk about how you feel when you go through stuff like this. So yeah, last time I completely crumbled and failed, so there might be times in this where I'm like that, but it's normal, so I'd rather film it this time and use it for something that I can then look back on and think, oh, I've come a long way kind of thing. It's just a little intro of what you will be seeing in the rest of the video. Yeah, I'm not going to talk into like calorie numbers, calories that I've burnt and all that. There's other ways around, like on the internet, how many calories you should be eating if you want to lose weight, gain muscle, maintain. Yeah, I'll leave a little calculator links and stuff which I found useful when I was trying to work out my like macros and calories. That will be linked down below for people who are like new to this and want kind of guidance. I'm no pro, hence why I'm going our friend who's PT. I'm just gonna, today is day #1, that's why I'm literally rolled out of bed. Actually, smelling already. Yeah, today I'm doing lower body and I'm actually upping my calories today. I'm nervous a lot because to me it's like when you up calories, like in my head it's that I'm gonna put on weight. So the camera's just cut off, so that's a sign that I'm already rambling on. I just want to also say before getting into this video, if things like anything to do with like weight loss or talking about weight, fitness or food or anything like that triggers you or upsets you at any point or any topic to do with them subjects and topics, then I suggest you don't proceed watching this video. I'm not saying go away, get out of here, but I suggest you click off because I don't want to be, you know, like I'm making people watch this be like end results of anything major, because obviously I'm sitting here, it's my first day, I've literally not even started, don't know how it's gonna go, I don't even know if I'm gonna have good moments or bad moments, or it's all just gonna be a fail and I'll stop after 2 days. I'm gonna go down now and prepare myself for this workout. I don't really include weights that much, and I have been a lot more through lockdown. This is like a plan that includes like weights, so yeah, I think I should just shut up now and carry on with the day and the rest of this 4-week journey. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe. You obviously want to see if there is any results and how I'm feeling through this experience, then carry on watching. So a little check-in and update of today's workout and how I'm feeling. I had like, let's say from 1 to 10. My motivation to work out today was like a 2. Usually I'm quite a motivated person, like I'm quite wake up motivated most days. I would say I'm like an 8 to 10 motivated person on a regular basis. Today, yeah, I just didn't feel like it. It was probably a 2. When I was doing like my activations, like my warm-up exercises, I just felt so tired, didn't want to do any more. But then when I got into it and I realised the reality of it and why I'm there, and I'm only doing it for me, and I just like set into it, and obviously when you put music on you just get in the zone. But I really enjoyed that workout, and I thought I didn't, as like time was going on, I just thought this is going to drag kind of thing, but it didn't. That I can really like benefit from that workout, because like I say, it's gonna like progress. I'm gonna increase my reps and stuff. So to me, even though it will be the same exercises, like I'll loop around and I'll do that workout again, it'll seem different because like the reps and that will be different, and the weight. I did really enjoy that workout, and I'm gonna be honest in all these, and I'm sure Elle, who's designed this, won't mind. Like she's pretty she's understandable with everything, so if I tell her I didn't like something, she'd happily swap it. I'm gonna get a shower, so I think we're walking to town. Workout number 1 was a success. Day 2. Today, the plan of action is talk through what I'm going to be doing. As you know, I'm going to try and complete, like I do every day really, not even trying. Like 10k steps, that's just like a thing to do in lockdown. I'll probably get most of them steps done on a run, because that's what I'm doing first, get on a run with my mum, that rhymes. And then I'll be coming back and I'll get in the garage and doing upper body today. You know how I feel about upper body. I've not even looked at what's the plan of action like to do with exercises for upper body today. The thought of it doesn't really excite me as much as lower body. It is what it is, got to train there. I'll probably update you when I'm back off the run, and I'm probably knackered, and I probably won't even want to go in the garage to upper body, but gonna get it done. Just tick it off the list. Morning guys, so I've just finished my Sunday workout. I'm just gonna read through like the reps that I did in comparison to last week. Once again, I'm not someone that focuses on weights and added weights in my workout, so yeah, don't judge. I'm just going to read out some information, and I don't have to do this, but I just want to share with you anyway, so yeah. So I'm not going to talk you through the actual exercises, I'm just going to talk you through like reps and weights like I said. So in the first week I managed to use a 15 kg weight, and I did 25 reps. But this week, like a week on, I used a 20 kg weight and I did 30 reps. So I've increased the weight by 5 kg and also the reps by 5. So yeah, I think I could actually go heavier with the weight, and I'd rather do less reps but heavier weight. But I'm just going to ask Elle about that. And then I actually changed my exercise, the second exercise, because I used to do barbell hip thrust. It just hit my back and I couldn't really get my form right. So then Elle said maybe just try another exercise, I'd be able to progress that. And I actually did 15 kg with the barbell hip thrust, and I did 12 reps. But now I'm using an 18 kg bar, and I'm doing 16 reps of barbell squats now. And then the third exercise, the first week I used a 4 kg weight and I did 20 reps. This week I used an 8 kg and I did 15 reps. Doubled the weight, but we've gone down 5, so I'm happy with that. Next exercise, last week I used a 12 kg weight and I did 25 reps, but this week I used a 20 kg weight and I did 22 reps. I've gone down by 3 reps, but I've also gained I've gone up 8 kg in weight. Last week I did 4 kg and I did 25 reps. This week I used a 10 kg. So I've more than doubled my weight, and I've done 20 reps and I've only lost 5 reps. This week I used an 8 kg weight and I did 30 reps. This week I used a 20 kg. I don't know what the big jump was about. Which exercise is that? Oh, that makes sense, because that exercise was calf raises, so I couldn't really feel it. I think I just kind of took it on the chin to think it was like a cool down, which I shouldn't have. And yeah, I felt it a lot more this week, because you need a dumbbell in each hand. I did the same amount of reps, which is crazy. To finish off, last week I used a 10 kg weight and I did 30 reps, and this week I did a 20 kg, so literally doubled the weight. Then I've lost 10 reps, I did 20 reps instead of 30. I think I've progressed quite a lot, and weight wise especially. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's going up to now. I don't feel much different in myself and weight wise, but I've had a few days this week where I've just felt but I think it's because it's during the time of the month. Just wanted to update you on that, and I think I might do the same. So I've just finished my upper body workout, well, one of them, it's the second upper. I've literally just finished it at the time, I'm breath still. I've like filmed today's, so just to remember to film it, and I felt more positive today, so I got the camera out. Oh, it just started raining and I was going to walk into town. The majority of the exercises were the same, apart from Ellie. I did 2 new exercises. I have done them before, but just in this session. I really enjoyed them. They were barbell, and I said to her that I'd like to use more barbells and dumbbells because I'm just used to them. I used to be more used to them than dumbbells, but with being on this plan, it is more dumbbells, and I've enjoyed getting to know how to use dumbbells more. And she also threw in a new superset at the end, which has just killed me off, hence why I'm out of breath. I'm gonna do my steps now, 10,000 steps. I'm gonna walk into town. Another positive day. I had a crazy emotional day yesterday, so I just wanted to film this to remind you that there's always brighter days. So yeah, update, I'm literally just currently trying to upload a video, stressing out slightly. Love today's lower body. It's my second time of the second lower. I love it. I mean, I hate some of the exercises that are in it, but no pain, no gain. I did, because to be honest, I didn't log the first time I did the session I did today, so I couldn't really know the progress like properly, but I did know that I did increase the weight for sure. Reps were, I did remember some of them, like how much I did like the last week. So yeah, I've also been on a walk, got my steps in, done my workout, so today's a good positive day, plus it's sunny. Today's lower body was really good. So I was just saying to Erin, I love my training days because I have more calories and obviously you get to eat more, so it's great. I also put on a new pair of leggings today that I've actually had since Christmas, but I still haven't worn them on. I'm nearly in July. Good day, I just thought I'd vlog this moment because I'm having a great day and a great workout. And I was actually in the garage at 20 to 7. I did all my workout and everything before 8 o'clock, so it was great. Just a positive one, because if you stumble across a negative day that I have, then this will brighten up the mood. So right, I've probably put you here at some point before in this like vlog, but I just wanted to come on here. I don't know the last clip I filmed, but just to clarify where we are with like progress of things. I'm on my 3rd week, so like my 3rd time round of the lower one session. I've done obviously this session twice already, and today was my 3rd time and I've been fine with it. Obviously you've got to prep yourself before any workout to like motivate yourself to get there. What threw me off today was I always do my workouts before 12 o'clock, like without fail. I'm such a morning workout person rather than evening. I don't know, it's just something about it. But with me waiting till the evening to do it, I'd have more fuel in me. Obviously I would have ate more in the day and so on. But the reason I did it later on in the evening today, I ended up doing it at like 5:30, maybe even later, I forgot now. It's because we're getting our decking done in our back garden, so the man didn't leave until later on, so we didn't want to get in his way and things. And then I was set off all on the wrong foot. I didn't know how to perform a certain exercise properly again because I pulled my back and hurt my back because I lifted the wrong weight in the previous session. It takes me to the session before this one, which was an upper one, so I would have had an upper, then a rest, and then I'm back to where I am today. 2 days ago when I did an upper session, I lifted a double weight that I should have done. So I wrote down on my list that I lifted a 10 kg weight and I did like 16 reps or something. It doesn't really matter anyway, but I read from the lower session which said 20 kg, 20 reps. So I was thinking straight away when I couldn't lift it as easy as I thought I could, what's going on? But I carried on, did 3 sets of it, but by the end of it my back was crumbled. That wasn't even the start of the session. I literally used it as my warm-up for my rest of my upper body. My back's been hurting on my rest day, which was yesterday. I obviously stepped into the session with quite a sore back, and then all my exercises just felt off. So I just felt like I got the workouts and the reps and the weights and everything ticked off, but I just felt a bit iffy, like I haven't pushed myself enough, even though I have. But I don't know, sometimes you just feel weak even though you are strong. I've just made up a new quote. But yeah, I just wanted to add this bit in because I don't know where I am with this, but this is just one of them times where you feel like you could have done more but you actually don't need to, and I have tried my best in all honesty. And also I haven't even completed my 10k steps today. I think I've done like 7,000 or 8,000, so I'm gonna walk the shop. My boyfriend, because he's staying tonight, yeah, I've done 7,100. I'm just gonna get some snacks for him because I've actually got a cheat meal tonight, which is a pick and mix. So shout out to Sweet Drop, so shout out to that page. Really deserve a follow, because if you feel like which I have been craving a pick and mix so badly. And Wilkinson's hasn't even opened theirs again. I mean, Tesco's had, but they're all in wrappers and it's not the same. But obviously coronavirus stopped that. Honestly, never seen anything like this pick and mix that I've been kindly gifted by Sweet Drop. Yeah, I'm just having an iffy day. Once I've got my steps in, it might help clear my mind. I'm just a bit like going back and forth in my head that I haven't done enough workout today, but I have, and I deserve a pick and mix, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. This is just another check-in of like everything's going on at the minute. So I've just finished my workout and I'm actually filming outside. I didn't think I filmed outside since doing this whole video. Okay, my sweat's dried and now I have curly hair. But yeah, it was the third time doing my lower session, and today felt like the first time I did like a really good go at it. Like, I feel like I've tried my hardest for every single session I've done, but today I feel like it's starting to kick in. I know how to do the exercises more, which is really good. And I started off by waking up really early. I was in such a bad mood. I was, you know, only one up in the house, and my dad was awake. He was making cup of teas and stuff for my mum and him. I was the only one working out at that time, so I was just in a really bad mood. And when I did like my activations, it kind of just kicked in and I was like, I'm here for me, like no one else. I spoke to Elle last night and just went over a few things with how to increase my reps and things. And sorry if you can hear the music, Erin's currently doing her workout. Like, not even half eight yet. I had a really good workout, just wanted to update you on there. I might just add all the workouts in at the end. The aches will probably kick in, but it'll be worth it. So yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of tea in bed. So I'm filming not in fitness attire, in my boyfriend's hoodie. These are the last few clips, like kind of speaking after I've done sessions. So after this week, I'm going to be filming the rest in a separate video, which will actually be in a cutting video, which will probably go up a month or so after this has. So yeah, today is Monday and I'm back to where I was like a month ago, because obviously when I do training for 2 days rest, it does like completely change each week which days I train and which days I rest. So this week my rest days are Wednesdays and Sundays, which is what I started on week 1. But yeah, I'm back onto my lower one for the 4th week. So yeah, I haven't been completely consistent as time's gone on, but I've just kind of just done check-ins of like how I'm feeling rather than a repetitive thing. But tonight I've actually filmed each workout so you can kind of see the exercise that I've been doing. Really good session this morning, I felt really strong. However, my calories, I had a check-in with Ellie this morning and my calories have gone up again by another 50 calories. I'm not feeling the leanest at the minute, a bit not set back mentally, but just a bit sluggish within myself. However, Ellie has said it's the best I've looked in her opinion. Yeah, I don't look like I've majorly changed. You look a lot more toned and like defined. I kind of filmed this as it is the last week. But yeah, just wanted to check in with you guys and say we're on the 4th and final week of this video. And it's a great start to the week, so hopefully my upper body one tomorrow is gonna be also good. So far so good. So I just come on here and update you on another workout of the week. Yeah, so I've done another upper, really good week. I've actually did quite a few less reps on exercises that I'm used to, but the weight had gone up, so it made sense. But I actually felt really strong today, and I did an ab workout on the end of it because I was saying to Elle that I kind of miss-hit a lot this week and I feel a bit sluggish because I've not done it for like on my 4th week now really. I probably might add a few abs because it won't really affect my progress, but it might make me feel a bit better, and it did the job. Breaking out madly because I'm really stressing recently. My skin's really showing for my stress. Yeah, just gonna crack on with the rest of the day. I feel like I'm gonna burn out at some point in the day because I'm actually really tired. Still need to do my steps as well. That's just another update of an upper body workout this week. Hi guys, obviously I'm not in fitness attire, I just want to obviously put that out there. It's actually been a few hours now and I've actually managed to have a driving lesson, go on my walk and been to work with my mum since this morning's workout. Obviously I want to kind of fit in as much clips as I can. I've actually got one more session tomorrow before I'll be filming the conclusion to this video. I'll also mention that I will be carrying on this plan further after this video. This morning I had the lower one session, so yeah, that was a really good session. I actually woke up in a bad mood because I set my alarm for 6 because of well, it sounds like hours later because I have a driving lesson at 9, and so I have enough time to like literally not rush a workout because I hate having to rush a workout. I'm actually not able to have my driving lessons from home because I actually live in Wales and I've got to start my driving lessons in England, so it's not that much of a long drive. I'm literally on the border, and I've been focusing more on carbs as well as protein recently, so I think the carbs are starting to work and kick in and give me a lot more energy because I felt so much more energized this morning. Exercise that I've been struggling to perform properly without getting back pain and things, I've never been able to like have it click with me, but I knew that I was capable of lifting a heavier weight. So this morning it actually really all clicked to me and I felt it in the right places, in the glutes, in the legs, all that kind of thing, and I did the exercise really well. I did a lot more reps than I thought I was able to do. Weights pretty much kind of increased on a lot of things today, and I actually did quite high reps still. I still managed to do high reps, so that was good. I wasn't really cheating my way out of anything. Really positive day to day, even though I did start off bad and negative and didn't want to get out of bed pretty much because I thought I missed my alarm. This little clip added in because it's a positive day. Hopefully I'll have a positive upper day to finish off this video, but I think I'll add abs again tomorrow. It's been a last good lower session to finish on for this video. Thought I'd update you guys. have watched the whole like vlog kind of styled video, I'll put in this video as me trying out a new style of training which I'm not used to. Pretty much for years I've been basically kept the same with focusing on mainly cardio. That would mean like running. Do HIIT, I really enjoy HIIT. I still would go back to it now because I just enjoy it, so you might as well do something that you enjoy. Basically just anything that was quite high intense I enjoyed, so I'd stick with it and wouldn't change in my training. That's how my training has changed, if such. So yeah, so basically I started this whole progress on different type of training when lockdown occurred. I didn't start this at the beginning of lockdown. I actually started this on, I was given my plan and like my nutrition and things on Monday the 8th of June. However, I wasn't given all the information that like I wanted to start the week with, so then that took me to the following Monday, a week after, which was the 15th of June. The whole reason I started it was because I thought this is the only time in like my life basically that I'm gonna actually have time to experiment things, just training, while obviously gyms and that are shut. I can go into the gym and kind of like try new things, but it would kind of mess up me mentally because I like going to the gym with a plan kind of thing rather than wasting my time, my gym time, not knowing what to do and experimenting things. Whereas I have like a sort of gym at home which like the equipments and weights and things where I can experiment and I feel confident to do so while learning in like my own personal space at home, rather than feeling uncomfortable going into the deep end and lifting weights in the gym where it's busy and I'm not even sure how to do it. And if I like it, if it works, then I'll be able to go into the gym with a new mindset. That's why I did start it. So it has been a full whole month, and I did say I'm going to be filming this over a month's time just because I feel like a month's enough, not to see full differences, but to get an idea of how you're doing kind of thing. First, I just want to talk on the nutrition side of things, because with like changes like physiques, it can't just be, well, you will see differences if you just focus on training, but with training has to come nutrition to see clear noticeable results. If someone has gone from doing absolute zero exercise and has a reasonable diet, then yeah, maybe you will see results more than people who are used to more exercise and moving about because your body is so in shock of the physical activity. But it won't stay that way forever. You will have to bring nutrition into it somewhere. My body being actually used to exercise basically on a daily basis, however not so much juicing and lifting weights, I did want my nutrition involved as well because I just find it'll work a lot better and I know it does work. Basically, you have to have training and nutrition for it to work. Yeah. Talking about nutrition, the nutrition's changed over these 4 weeks because to gain those goals and results that I want. A lot of people are thinking, what is the goals and results that I want? Well, I'm not actually 100% sure because I want to stay lean overall, but I do want strength and to look toned, defined. So I do want to build muscle in a way, but not ridiculous amounts. So therefore, my calories weren't ridiculously high because to build muscle you have to be eating a lot as well as training hard and lifting heavy. Whereas I didn't want ridiculous amount of muscle. I already have quite a bit of muscle because of years of training. However, it's not massive muscles because I haven't ever experienced lifting heavy. I'm not going to share the calories I was on because people might take it, follow it and it not work, and then I don't want the blame for it basically, because what works for me won't work for you, long story short. And that's not me being selfish, I just don't want someone copying and then them not feeling like it's working for them just because it's worked for me, because there's loads of different factors that come into it, but that's a different story. Well, my calories went up by 150 on my training days, and then they went up by 100 on resting days. I was given calories for training days and calories for resting days because obviously you're burning more on your training days, therefore you need to fuel your body more and obviously get the muscles working and things. I was on those calories for 2 weeks, so for the basically half of the video that I've showed you, but obviously I'm going to be carrying on this journey after this video's come to an end. And then I was on those calories for 2 weeks and they didn't change. The following week, so going into the 3rd week, on my training days the calories upped by 150 and my training day calories upped by 100 for a week. The week I'm on now, they've upped again. My training day calories have upped again by 50, but my rest day calories have remained the same. At any point I've felt uncomfortable by upping my calories too much, I would have let Ella know, but to be honest, I've experienced upping my calories to this point before, so I'm comfortable, I'm used to it, I know what to expect. If I ever feel a bit grubby or a bit sluggish, then I kind of expected it in mind. And they do actually, I know they are going to be coming down, which is a separate video on cutting calories, etc. But yeah, also with calories and things came like protein and carbs, but I don't want to talk and base this video so much on just like one thing at a time and just can like educate you of loads of things that I'm not even sure of myself. Basically my macros, which is like my carbs, fats and proteins, they also increased over time also, but that's also another story that I can talk about if you want that. But also with training and things, came a little bit of cardio, nothing like everyday runs or like hitting things, was steps. So if I did one day to use my steps as a run, I could do that, but it did work the same. Actually, I found out that obviously by running you're not doing as much steps because you're taking longer strides. But every day, ever since I've started this plan, it's always been 10,000 steps. But I do know when cutting my calories and wanting to become more leaner before my holiday, those steps are gonna increase. I expected myself to feel a lot more mentally unstable, if that's a word, because last time I tried upping my calories, I actually wasn't educated enough to do it, and I kind of just stumbled and it failed and I was a mess. Yeah, that's actually where I first got in touch with Elle about all that. I've pretty much found this positive and I've pretty much been happy the whole time. Obviously I wake up some days and I'm in a bad mood, but that's probably not because of the training or food, it's because of myself. Next I'm going to move on to my actual training. Over the clips and things I've kind of talked about me increasing my reps or weights. I'm not going to go from each week what weight or what rep I did, because I could be here for absolutely ages. I would have been talking for over a 4-week period. Yeah, basically this whole kind of plan with training was to obviously start giving a lower one, an upper one, and then a rest day, and then a lower 2, an upper 2, a rest day, and then I'd go back to lower 1 and so on. So yeah, I was given exercises on obviously each session, and then I'd obviously start with a weight that I knew I'd be able to lift, but was still kind of a challenge because I don't want to just be going for the easy options. And I'd start with that. I'd do as many reps as I could, probably from the 15 to 20 rep range, and if I could do any more then the weight is possibly too light and I'd have to challenge myself to add up the weight next time. At first I was a bit unaware and uneasy of how to begin the whole thing, because it's more getting over that mental thought in your mind that, oh, I don't think I'm strong enough to lift that, but you actually surprise yourself. Well, I surprised myself that how much I've come on with weights and things, but it is all mental, like I think, because I never thought I'd be able to lift weight so heavy, but it's just strange what your mind does. So I actually made like a note of like all my sessions and how I've upped it. Basically, so when I went into the garage, I'll always have been the person to love to have a plan when going in the gym or in the garage or whatever. I'm quite an organised person, so I like to know what I'm doing. Also, I just want to say, every week we do like a check-in with Elle, so that would include basically letting her know our weight, have we hit our steps, progress pictures, have we struggled with anything, is there any exercises that are giving us pain, or is it like pain that's challenging but you can kind of push through the pain, those sort of questions. And there's been a few times that I've let her know about pains in like my forearm, which I've struggled with quite a few times. Performing exercises like hip thrust, I just couldn't seem to get them working in the right places. So there's been a few like adjustments with exercises to actually focus on improving strength. So she has changed a few exercises purely because my comfort and confidence in training. So I just want to give you an example of progress in weights and reps of one of my exercises in my lower sessions. I did 25 reps with a 15 kg weight in my first week. The following week I did a 20 kg weight with 30 reps. The following week after that I used a 25 kg weight with 12 reps, and then the week after that, which I've just done this week, I did a 30 kg weight with 15 reps. So I've really improved, well personally I think, don't want to toot my own horn, over the 4 weeks. That's just an example of how I've improved and progressed kind of thing. It's the kind of idea of what you get with that. So yeah, with progress pictures, I don't know how I feel about putting them out there, because with Elle being a girl and things, I feel comfortable, and me personally now I felt comfortable with sending her them. I don't know if I feel confident enough showing you those photos, maybe include them in the thumbnail, I'm not sure, but that's just personal kind of thoughts. I know that might frustrate people. I'm happy with my results so far. I do feel like I know, and I do feel, that's what I'm going to move on to next, I have gained weight, but also with weight comes muscle. Maybe a very small amount, but I can very much tell in my progress pictures I've gained muscle. And maybe in my glutes, which I'm very happy with. Also muscle in my legs and things, and I've actually gained muscle. I've actually felt a lot stronger in my upper body recently. So yeah, I basically gained muscle and strength where I wanted to. Yeah, my progress pictures really showed me that, and I actually didn't realise until looking back at my progress pictures how much progress I did make. So I recommend people taking progress photos because I never did it until this. Weight wise, I actually have put on weight rather than losing weight. In the first week it was very strange because I had upped my calories from my actual personal set maintenance calories, 200 or 300 I think. I'd lost £8 I think in my first week when being set on higher calories, which I was shocked about. I was eating more food, I was feeling great, and I'd lost weight, so I was just like, what? And then I stayed at that weight that I'd lost £1 off for 2 weeks. And then the last 2 weeks on the plan, I put on £1 each week. So basically, because I'd lost £1 in the first week and then stayed at it for the following week, I then put on that £1 back on. So basically I was at my starting weight, and then I've now this week, well the end of last week, put on another one. So all in all I've only put on £1 since starting this. But the results and the progress pictures show a lot more than you'd think. So yeah, it's not all about weight, it really isn't. And I've never been the person to be like, I need to be a certain weight. It's all about how I look and how I feel when I look at myself, kind of thing. That's just an example of weight does not show half of it at all. Yes, it helps some people, and people, no matter what anyone says, people might think, yeah, but weight doesn't really matter to them, which is fine. But personally, no, this experience has also shown me that, yeah, weight is only a number and the progress pictures show a lot more to it. What I enjoyed most from the experience is the whole of feeling strong and feeling capable to do something I never thought I would. Gaining the confidence I never thought I'd gain in this style of training. And I've learned a lot within myself while doing this type of training, and just gained a lot of confidence that hopefully when gyms open I can take into the gyms. Obviously it's a different surrounding, more people are around you, more people are doing the same thing. I'm not the type of person to go in the gym now and think, oh, they're lifting that weight, why can't I? I've never been that type of person. Very much set on myself and my own goals, and so I won't be distracted or disheartened in that way. I think lockdown has very much helped me in the way of gaining that confidence. I wouldn't have even probably did this experience if it wasn't for lockdown. It feels weird that I can actually say I'm like a girl that lifts now. I've enjoyed the most, as well as feeling educated with nutrition side of things as well. I knew quite a bit about nutrition before this, but I didn't know the other half, honestly. Feeling relaxed, enjoying something new, which I never thought I'd be like enjoying lifting weights, which I do. What I disliked on the other hand the most, if I had to say, those days where I felt negative. I actually found that those days were either on rest days or upper days, or not even those days. Like literally I could just wake up a random day, any day, but it's not even because of this training. I just am like this in general. Most people, we're human, we're bound to be like this. But the negative days I've just disliked the most, because obviously they're negative, and why would I enjoy negative days? Sometimes on upper days I feel like I hadn't done enough. Usually when I train upper I do hit with that as well. Maybe that was where I was going wrong. I wasn't actually working hard enough in my upper and I had the energy to do hit. I told Elle on the days that I felt like I was missing hitting things, like I don't know how to like kind of get that feeling out of my head, and she advised me to like train abs or something not as intense on those days that I felt a bit ugh. So yeah, like when training abs, obviously you're focused on your abdominal area rather than like all of your body. I did one of those ab workouts in this week's upper at the beginning of the week. Yeah, that's actually helped me this week. I haven't actually missed hit as much as I thought I would. There has been the odd day, and like I said, I'd use my steps as a run, so that's actually helped. But I've not really disliked much from this. If I've disliked a lot, I probably would have stopped, not gonna lie. And now to finish this conclusion, probably question that's going to be asked the most, and I've wrote down on my notes, is will I be continuing this training program? And the answer is yes, for as far as I know. I'm going on holiday, fingers crossed, hope to go on holiday in like a month's time. Basically there's going to be a part 2 kind of to this video, and because I've upped my calories a lot since what I personally set my maintenance calories at based on height, weight, and basically what I found were my maintenance calories over experience and over time, come a long way by upping them, and I am at a point where I'm actually a lot higher than my maintenance calories, so it's enough to call it bulking. Nearly a month until my holiday. I obviously want to look a bit leaner, as we all do, and a bit more stripped down to what I do now when going on holiday. That means I will be reducing calories, which takes me into like a cutting phase. Steps will change, training might change, well, it will change with progress and things, but nutrition will change. And I also want to film that progress, so that will be the cut-in kind of part 2 to this video. The reason I filmed this was because my sister told me to. She actually said that it'd be a good idea to look back on. In like a year's time even, I might be really high and strong into lifting weights by then, or I might have gone back to cardio, who knows. Something really good to look back on. All my videos are about that. Last time I tried up my calories, completely lost confidence, just felt lost, felt like it wasn't working, just felt fat in my eyes, and I actually posted my feelings and emotions on Instagram. But yeah, she said that it'd be very good to look back on, and she was right, and I'm glad I did film this over a month. But I'm also going to do the same for cutting, because I feel like that would be good for some people also to be educated on. If there is any questions or things that you're unsure on, or I haven't touched on, because I'm pretty sure I haven't touched on quite a few things that people might want to know. I've kind of just touched on the basics without wanting to completely bore you guys, because someone who's wanting to start a new training plan such as lifting rather than cardio, if you're that type of person and I haven't answered the questions that you really wanted to find out, please comment the question either down below, or if you want it to be more personal, then head over to my Instagram, Lola Cartwright _, and I'll happily answer and speak to you more privately, because I understand that you might not want to comment your question and things. I'll be there to speak to you if there is any questions, if I can help, if I'm educated enough, and if not, I can always find out for you. Hopefully this video has been kind of educational, helpful, obviously enjoyable to watch. It's been really a good experience, and I'm so glad I tried it out, because honestly I don't think I'd ever find time to try this out if it wasn't for lockdown. So I think lockdown's kind of been a blessing and a curse at the same time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. I know it has been over a period of time, so I hope the clips are useful, they are realistic, and this whole video has just been good to watch and useful. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you'd like more videos like this, please comment that down below, as well as your opinions, if you enjoyed it or not. Give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you haven't already. We've just hit 500. We're on the road to 600, so make sure to share the word of this channel and get your friends, family, other people you think will enjoy my channel and content to also subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!